Hi, my name is Lanessa Dial, and I'm a fifth grade special education teacher working with small group students who have needs in both math and reading, especially with comprehension and vocabulary. This semester, I created an online safety action plan along with at least 6 mini lessons focused on digital citizenship. These lessons cover topics like appropriate technology use, online safety, digital responsibility, and understanding how our action online can impact ourselves and others. When designing these lessons, I had to be very intentional about making them accessible for my students. Many of them, because many of them struggle with reading, I focus on using visuals, discussion models, and real life scenarios instead of relying heavily on text. My goal was to make digital citizenship meaningful and something they could actually apply in their everyday lives. The design process and products I created. As I developed my mini lessons, I really focused on breaking down big concepts into smaller, manageable pieces. I designed each lesson to be short, focused, and interactive. Some of the products I created included scenario based instructions where students could design what they would do in real life situations, guided activities that allow students to talk through their thinking, lessons that connected digital citizenship to things they already experience, like texting, gaming, or using the internet. I also made sure that each lesson built on the previous one so students were not just isolating ideas but developing a deeper understanding over time. The implementation, the strengths and takeaways were one of my biggest takeaways from implementing the lessons was how important it is to make digital citizenship relevant. My students were much more engaged when they could connect the lessons to their own lives. When they used real world examples, they were willing to participate and think critically. Another strength was the use of multimodal instruction. Because my students have learning challenges, using visuals, discussion, and modeling made a huge difference. It helped them better understand the content and feel more confident about participating. I also noticed the students started to become more aware of their choices. They began asking questions and thinking before acting, which showed me that the lessons were starting to stick. The challenges that I faced and what I would do differently. One challenge I faced was helping the students transfer what they learned into independent situations. During guided practice, they did well, but applying those skills on their own was more difficult. If I had to redesign these lessons, I would include more opportunities for students to apply their learning using technology. I would have them create their own scenarios, role play situations, or use digital tools to show their understanding. I would also build on more repetition and practice over time. My students need consistent reinforcement, and digital citizenship is not something that can fully be learned in just a few lessons. Next steps. Moving forward, I want digital citizenship to be an ongoing part of my lesson, not just something that I teach in separate lessons. So I plan to integrate digital citizenships and other subjects, especially in reading and technology based activities. Provide more real life opportunities like role playing and problem solving scenarios. Involve families more so students are getting consistent messages at home and in school. Continue to build my students' confidence and um, independence when using technology. My goal is for students to naturally apply these skills in their everyday life, not just during a lesson. Overall, this experience has helped me to grow as both a teacher and a leader in digital citizenship. I have learned that digital citizenship is not just about teaching rules, it's about helping students develop critical thinking, responsibility, and awareness. It's about making sure that the content is accessible and meaningful for all learners, especially students with traditional needs. I have also grown more about being intentional with my instruction. I now think about how I can model and reinforce these skills, not just teach them once. As a leader, I feel more confident about sharing these ideas and strategies with others, especially around how to adapt digital citizenship instruction for students who need additional support.